Everyone, it's Miss Diana, and today I'm going to show you different ways that you can help your child learn how to spell their name. So I will go over a few things. I like to do activities like this. I have a lot of experience with it. I have done it with many kids, working with little children in preschool, and it was always a success. The kids always had fun. So I will give you different like options that you can do at home that can make the experience fun. Okay. If you have magnet letters, okay, so letters with the little magnets. When my son was little, I had those little magnet letters. I kept them on my fridge, and we used to spell different words. So if you have magnet letters, you can use a cookie sheet, okay? And you can put the magnet letters here. I don't have any magnet letters, but if you do, you can use this. And, you know, you can do the activity, you know, on your refrigerator when you're cooking or you're preparing a meal, and your child can play with the magnet letters on the fridge, or you can use a cookie sheet and you can have the child spell their name with the magnet letters. You can use a cookie sheet. So this is a good way to do a fun activity to learn how to write their name. Another thing that you can do, if you have like multicolored paper, or you have flashcards, okay, you can write the letters, okay, of their name on each flashcard, or you can cut squares into multicolored paper and write the letter. And if you have wooden blocks or foam blocks, you can tape this to the blocks and they can build their name with the blocks. Okay, so that's another fun way. So they can build, like I said, you can use the foam blocks, you can use wooden blocks, and you can even use Legos. You can tape these to Legos so that they can build their name. So that they can, with the Legos, they can stack them up and make their name that way. This is another fun way that they can learn how to write their name using Legos or blocks. Another fun way that the child can learn to write their name, they can string their name. So I have a pipe cleaner, okay, and I just cut strips, okay, with multicolored paper. I just cut strips like this, like strips, and the strips were long, so I cut them in half. And then I just wrote on the top, I wrote, like you see here, the letters to my name. And then I folded them in half like this. I kind of made them smaller. So whatever, if the D took up this much, I did this and I cut the excess off. And then I just taped it together so that I have like a space. And then what you basically do is you can have your child string their name, okay? And you can also have their name like down like this so that they can see the order that their name goes in. And you can, you know, switch up the letters, right? Have them all mixed up and they can find the letter. So what goes first? D. And they can find the letter D, or in my case D, but with your child is different, and they could string it. Obviously, this little knot that I made is too big. The letter's gonna go right through. But what you could do is you can tape this down so that it won't go anywhere, okay? And then they could find the next letter. It's I, and they can string the I. And this is also good working with fine motor skills. And then the next letter's A. So I found A, I'm gonna do the A. And then N. Oh, I'm having a little trouble with this one. Here we go. A, I string the A, I mean the N, and then the A again. Okay, and there you have, I have my name stringed up. So this is a fun way. You could do this with a pipe cleaner. You could do this with string, and you can even do this with shoelaces. So you could just pull out some shoelaces from, you know, maybe old sneakers that your child is not using anymore, or maybe you have some laying around the house, some extra shoelaces. You can do that with that as well. Okay, so you can use pipe cleaners, string, or shoelaces, and you can have them string their name. And having it be like multiple different colors is cute and makes it attractive for the eye, so that your child is interested. So this is something that you can work on randomly. This is something that when my son was in school, they actually did this with him in pre-K 3. And this was actually a part of their like daily task. And I only got it at the end of the year. And that's when they told me, and they had laminated it too. So like they wrote their name, the child's name, like big on a card, and it was more spread out. It wasn't so close like this. And they cut it like this randomly to make a puzzle. And they actually laminated it. And the kids every single day, they would work on putting their names together. So I would, you know, find the pieces and I would fit them together like this, making a puzzle. So I have D, I, and oh, that A does not fit. I have another A here, A, N, and A. And see, it fits together in a puzzle. So this is also a cute idea, making puzzle pieces. And then another really cute idea, your child can kind of draw a picture using cupcake liners. So if you have like different color cupcake liners like I have here, I wouldn't use the aluminum one, but these different colors. You can have your child write the letters of the name, okay? Also very important, I would try and have your child write the first letter of their name capital and the rest of the letters in lowercase. I know when they first start out with writing their name, all the letters are in capital letters. I know in OT, they like to do all capital letters, but I know many of our children, they're moving on. So it's important for them to kind of fade out of that and making all capital letters kind of fade out and kind of have them write it appropriately. So, you know, have them do the first letter D or the first letter capital and the rest of the letters in lowercase. So I just basically, this is the bottom part of the liner, and I wrote the name, I wrote the letter out, and then I will put glue here. Where's my glue? Here it is. Put some glue here, just on the round part only, because then you want the outside part to kind of fluff out like I have here. And then go like this. And then I made like grass here and stems. So I'm gonna make a stem. And then, and I made my my little flower. And then they can hang it up. So this is a cute little idea. And then another idea, something that I have that I did with my son when he was little, I made dough. I had made pretzel dough, and we had extra pretzel dough, and I had him roll out the letters of his name, and then we baked it, and it baked with the letters of his name. So you can do that with, like, if you want to make bread dough or pretzel dough, any type of a dough, you can do that. It's fun. They could shape it out to the letters, and you bake it, and they'll enjoy it. They'll enjoy the experience, having fun. I actually did that with my son, and I'll insert a picture of me doing that with my son when he was a lot younger than what he is now. So I'll insert a picture. I'll share that with everyone. You can do that with bread dough. You can do that with pretzel dough. You can even do it with cookie dough. You can create your own, look up your little cookie recipe, a favorite go-to recipe that you may have. Put it in the refrigerator to harden up, and then you can roll out that cookie dough into the letters of your child's name. And then you can bake it, and they have cookies with the letters of their name. So those are all some fun, cute ideas. I hope that all of you will be able to take advantage of it and do these fun activities with your child at home. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.